Hello everyone, welcome to another Aussie RC YouTube video. Now today, we're going to do a quick run through, unboxing of the Cross Rc Ut4. A 1/7 scale monster. This thing's huge. 1/7 scale monster that Cross has just released. You guys know I love my Cross stuff. For those of you that haven't got the time or the patience to sit around and watch a 4-hour live stream unboxing, which is what we did on this truck already, this is a quick unboxing, as literally as quick as I can make it. So I just want to give you guys a good idea of what you get for your money when you buy the Cross Rc Ut4. Now this truck at the moment on crossrc.us is $629 US. That is cheap. Stupid cheap. Now, we're going to rip out the bits in this box. Some of the parts won't be in their bags because I've already pulled them out for the live stream, etc. That's fine. If you do want to go and watch the full live stream version, you want to head over to twitch.tv/BCRC Gaming, and then that way you can see the full unboxing, every part in detail, right down to the nitty-gritty. And then that way too you can see what questions people have asked and the answers to said questions. So, without further ado, let's jump in and see what's in the box. Alright, it's heavy, I'll tell you that much. Okay, now, Cross always does decal sheets and they do them bloody well. And this is no exception. Look at the size of these decals. They're huge. One decal sheet here, this is for all the body panels and such on your truck. The next decal sheet, more for the body panels and such on your truck. Another decal sheet, more for the body panels and such on your truck, and also here the dashboard and the other light up screen that's on the dash. Lovely. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be quick because I know a lot of people don't have the patience to sit through a big unboxing, so we're going to do it quick as possible. Use a manual. Okay, read this before you build this. General rule of thumb, that's what you do. Pay attention. I can't stress that enough. I have so many people message me all the time. This won't work, why won't it work? Well, it's because you didn't read the manual properly and you've installed it incorrectly. Read the manual. Go through, everything is in detail. Quick little look there, lots of details, all the stuff. Especially things like when you build your diffs, thread lock this, grease this, etc. and so on. Same goes for the transmission. The transmission is already assembled. Open up the case. I'll show you that real quick. Open up the case, apply grease, build it all how it's supposed to be done. Same goes for the front and rear diff. They're already assembled. Open them up, apply proper grease, put them back together. They come shipped with essentially what's called travel grease, which is a little bit of grease to keep everything from rusting, etc. while it's in transit or in storage, etc. That's how you use a manual. Right, I told you this is going to be quick. Let's have a look at some of the main tube pieces. This is a tube chassis for the most part. It does have metal chassis rails that run along the bottom of the truck that do all the heavy lifting essentially. The tube chassis itself, the main part that you see, is for the body. This will give you a little bit of an idea of the size of this truck. It's huge. It is massive. 8mm tubes. So pretty beefcake ones too, which is awesome. So we've got two pieces there, one either side for our main body piece. I'm going to sit this stuff down there so I can just whip in and out. And of course we have more pieces, we have more pieces, we have more pieces, we have more pieces, and there is more pieces and more pieces and more pieces to this cage. This cage itself is a build. And this is probably one of the biggest, best things about this kit, is that there's so many different little parts that you can split off into their own builds, if that makes sense. The little pieces can stay just there so I don't lose them. The big pieces can sit down here. Pretty much everything else I think is already in bags. That's probably the bag for those. Actually, no, that is. Or was it this one? No? Alright, now what I'll do to make this really quick, and I mean, I'll shoot for under 10 minutes, we'll be lucky, but let me grab out all of the black plastic pieces to give you a bit of an idea of just how much stuff comes in this kit. Remember, $6.29. Remember that price. And every bag I pull out and I stack on top, I want you to take into account $6.29. There's more. There's more. There's more. Okay. Right, so you getting the picture yet? Generic black plastic. That's usually what I call these sorts of bits. If you sit down and go through all the parts, you'll find everything from steering knuckles, C-hubs, servo mounts, bumpers, interior pieces, trailing arms, rims, all these sorts of bits are all in these bags. Skid plate. It is a plastic skid plate, but it's damn thick. Plastic's good. It'll slide over stuff easy. One big bag of black plastic. These are all the interior parts. Full dashboard that's all cut out so you can install the light up dashboard kit that it comes with. I mean, look at the size of that dashboard. It's massive. Massive, I tell you. And quick reminder, if you do want to see all these parts in close-up detail in the 1080s at 60 FPS, twitch.tv/BCRC Gaming, check the previous VODs. Look for the one that's called What's in the Box. Look for that one. What do we got here? Trailing arms, skid plates, like bash plates rather, that sort of affair. There is carbon fibre plates in there that you bolt to your links to give them added strength, which is delightful. Yoink, we have C-hubs, knuckles, etc. all in this bag. Lovely. Rims. Yes, they are plastic. There is CNC optioned wheels. I've gone with the plastic, but I do have CNC option rings for the wheels. They're pretty light. So we've got those. So the wheels, they are bead locks. They are beefy. You're not going to break these wheels. You just won't. If you break your wheels with something like this, you're doing it wrong. So another whopping bag of plastic. 9.6 kilos, I believe this weighs. That's close to around 20 pounds, I believe. It's heavy. Engine pieces. In there, we have the engine block, the rocker covers, the injection system, the full motor front. Now there is an electric kit for these that will do a fully motorized pulley system on the front of your scale motor. So whenever your truck's turned on and going, you'll actually see all the pulleys and such turning around. I will be getting that. I haven't yet, but I'll be getting it at some stage, and I can't wait. Something you'll notice too, on each one of these stickers for the bags, it's got the weight. So if you doubt the weight, add it all up as you go. Okay. Seats. We have seats for both sides of the truck. Fronts and backs. We have a fair lead for the truck as well, and there is a scale hook in there as well. As for where you can mount a winch on this truck, I'm not sure yet. But I'm sure there has to be one, a mount there somewhere. Has to be, surely. Surely we can fit one in. Seats. More bits. More bits. Okay. Upper and lower control arms. And all that sort of setup. We have that in this bag. They're not as big as I expected them to be, like lengthwise. They're plenty beefy enough. But I expected them to be longer for some reason. I don't know why. I just did. I guess because a lot of our bashers and such have massively long trailing arms. Not trailing arms, you know what I mean. Control arms. Next bag. It's got accessory bits for your motor. So this is all the pulleys. All these wonderful bits. Then we've got our exhaust manifolds and such too. This whole bag is literally just parts that bolt onto your scale motor, because Cross does scale better than anyone else. So there's that. Bag of rod ends and those sorts of bits and bobs. Lovely stuff. Typical affair. I'm not going to delve too deep into that because we've seen them all before. Told you this was going to be quick. Another bag of cage pieces. This cage is seriously massive. It's about yay wide, about yay long. I'm not even joking. It is huge. More cage. Okay. What's this one? This is an empty bag with a couple of side plates for underneath the truck. That's what the a lot of the body pieces were in that I've already taken out. There's so much stuff in this box, it's crazy. This, oh, that's right, separate spinny fans, delightful. This is your battery box. So that there, I've actually pushed both those sides together and put it back in the bag. That gives you an idea. It'll take 2 and 3S batteries. That's all you need. That's all you need. 2 and 3S batteries. And it's a nice scale effect with the fans and such for the back of the truck too. I believe you don't even see where the battery's hidden. So that's awesome. It's got a decent size battery box. It takes a full size lipo. So does that. Right, well that is all the typical affair plasticky stuff. We're already over 10 minutes. I knew this would happen. Differentials. Ever so quickly. Locking diffs front and rear. They lock at the same time. They run off the same servo. This is the differential for the bad boy. The rear diff. Look at it. It is epic. Like, it's huge. Now, as quick as I can, always open up your diffs, check the shimming, make sure everything's spot on before you put the truck together, okay? It says to do this in the manual. Make sure you do it. If you build the truck and it's cogging, it's really bad, that's your fault because you didn't build the truck properly. Same goes with the front differential, which is mounted in. Front differential has a full metal mount around it. Lovely. No coggies. A little bit of movement there. I could probably have a look at, see if I can make that a little bit smoother. Not much movement though. The diff actually didn't have any at all. There's probably 0.2 of a millimeter in there. If you want, you can take off this pin, get a bushing, pop that in there, put your pin back on, Bob's your uncle, done. I do have a video on how to shimmy diffs and such. That'll give you a good idea of how to do this stuff too. It's the same sort of setup in it. So, just on there. I did say I'm trying to do this quick. Right, that can go over there. Drive shafts, big boys, bearings, shock shafts. Quick. Body panels. Now, we have Lexan body panels. I'll pull out just the hood, just to give you an idea of how big it is. Again, if you want to see the full detailed unboxing of every single part, that's the roof. The full detailed boxing of every part, twitch.tv/BCRC Gaming. That's the hood. I mean, it's massive. Okay? It's huge. Gives you a bit of an idea of the size of this truck. Lovely. Now there's pieces in here for the hood, for the roof, for the side panels, for the little panels that go behind the doors as well. Lovely. So there's those. Now, I got the Cross was nice enough to send me with my truck the Cross RC figure, the 1/7 figure for the UT4. This figure is made and designed for the truck. It weighs a lot. It weighs about as much as a bog stock original SCX-10 without a battery in it. It's heavy. I'm pumped. Read the instructions when you build this. It says here, easy to install with 60-degree hot water. That's talking about the head. So things like that, read that before you battle with it and start dropping bombs because it won't work. Springy dang-dangs. There's our big springies. Shock shafts, fully CNC'd. If I can really quickly get one of these out and show you. The machining on these is absolutely delightful. The fact that this keeps spinning after I stop it shows you how fine the tolerances are with cross CNC. just... Now, I know a lot of people out there think I'm sponsored by Cross. I'm not. I wish I was, but I'm not. A lot of people out there think I'm a Cross fanboy. Yeah, I'm a bit of a fanboy. I'll be honest. I've got a lot of Cross trucks, and there's a very good reason for it. Because every kit I get from Cross, it's the same sort of thing. It's all the same quality, beautifully machined, beautifully made, beautifully designed as well. And that's why I keep going back for more. Now, I did get also carbon fibre updates for the links. What else? What else? Spare tyre with straps, tie down strap for the back. I'll get one of these tyres out and show you in a moment real quick. This is the bag of bolts. Gives you an idea of just how much weight's in there. What is it? 310 grams just in bolts. That's a lot. Light bars. Truck comes with light bars, front and rear. Front one's a 7-inch wide light bar, and then I believe this is a 4-inch brake light bar at the back. So I'm pretty sure that's got red globes in it, if I remember correctly, which I'm pretty sure I do. Again, I'm rushing through this as quick as possible. Of course, Cross being Cross, it comes with a light kit, battery cable extender. Should you run Deans, and if you don't, cut the Deans plugs off. Put whatever plugs you use on. Away you go. So we've got those, and we have a fan for our motor. Okay. Now, speaking of the motor, what do we got there? Locker cable, metal rod ends. Have to be metal. You're making trucks these days. Have to be metal rod ends. There's no excuse. No plastic, anyone. Okay. One of the piggies in the room. What are we at? 16 minutes. God. Time flies when you're unboxing stuff. This is our motor and transmission. Now, you can put a brushless in here. This is a 550 brushed motor, 35 turn. Plenty of torque. This is what you use if you want to take it crawling. Okay, if you want to take it jumping and bashing, smash a brushless in there, 3S, away you go. Now, this is one of the nice bits. 2-speed transmission. Totally chockers. Are you going to refocus camera or what? No? Okay. Totally full of metal gears. All of them metal, and they are some chunky ass gears. Okay. 2-speed. You can see that moving in there. That's what's changing the gears to the 2nd speed. There you go. That's gear 2. That's gear 1. Lovely. So, don't assume this is not going to be good enough. It all depends on what you want to do with the truck. When Cross builds something, they build it so this motor will be perfectly fine with this transmission to do what you want to do with it. If you want to go the extra mile and yeet it off big jumps, then you might need to change what you're doing with it. That's simple. There is a full-blown scale motor that attaches to the front of this with the rocket covers, the full motor body. Again, all the pulleys and such on the front. It looks fan-bloody-tastic. How we going for time? 18.5 minutes. Quick live unboxing. Drive shafts of the metals. Gotta be quick. Some people hate it when it takes longer than 5 minutes to do anything. Wheel hexes, CNC'd, lovely. And then we have our steering arms, CNC'd, delightful. Metal bash plate that goes on the front, plastic bash plate. We have a full-blown scale mesh grill there for the truck as well. Some other metally bits for the front suspension and stuff like that, the arms. Light lenses. This is probably the most minimalistic Cross kit for light lenses. That's all you get. The front headlights. Now, I also got the slave shocks for this truck, which mount to the back, so you have quad shocks on the back. Yoink. That's this. Optional extra. There are some really nice optional extras for this truck. If I can do it, I'll show you in the back of the box real quick, like before we finish up, the optional extras. Chassis rails. These are 30 centimeters long, which is just shy of a standard SCX10 chassis rail. I think they're 40. So these are the metal chassis rail that essentially contains the motor and the skid and all that sort of stuff, does all the hard work, and then the cage sits on top as the body that takes the brunt, if that makes sense. Okay, some more cage bits. This is the problem when you unbox a truck live and then you got to unbox it again for YouTube. Okay, this is pretty much the last bit in the box. This has been the quickest unboxing in history, the quickest one I've ever done, by far. Check out that chunky mama. These are our Cross RC tyres, the Ultra tyres. 152 by 55 by 2.6 inch wheels on this bad boy. That's a chunky mama. It's a big tyre. It's a big tyre. The foams feel, I don't know if there's dual stage in there. Single stage foam. But it's got a nice density to it. It's definitely not too soft. It is going to be interesting to see how well it holds the weight when it's out on the trail and or sitting on the shelf for a bit. I'm probably going to have to get some stands for this truck. But they're your tyres. In my experience, cross tyres are pretty spot on, especially for a factory tyre. A lot of trucks come with factory tyres that are nothing but shite. Cross tyres are bloody good. I rate. That's why the majority of my trucks run cross tyres that they come with. Even if I've changed the wheels, I'll put the factory tyres back on the truck. So, this is the quickest unboxing I've ever done. Okay, we'll take a quick look at the back of the box and then we're pretty well done here. So, you can see the full setup here. Has little scale disc brakes and everything. Obviously, you only see here mounted to the standard shocks. Then we've got the full cage body. Explains about the tube chassis and the G3 suspension system. Then we have our long travel shocks. This is our full-blown scale motor. Alright, this here is a project in itself. We've got the full-blown scale motor, our battery holder. Mentions here about the wheels and tyres. If you look up on here, you can see aluminum wheels and the aluminum covers. So, crossrc.us, pester those guys, Robert, pester him and he'll hook you up. Lockable front and rear diff. Like I said, they do lock at the same time, but you can, I think, set it up so that you can lock front or rear as you wish. Again, 2-speed transmission, solid rear drive axle. There is an optional aluminum housing for this axle. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm going to have to look and see how much they are, because it's pretty. We've got numerous other aluminum options too, whether it be for the front arms, the trailing arms. What else? We got the steering arms, the transfer case holder, the knuckles and seat hubs, and so forth. And then, of course, there's the driver and the carbon fiber extra plates for. I believe when they first built this truck, they weren't happy with certain parts. That's why there is fibre plates that come with the truck, but then there's extra ones that can go in as well as an upgrade, if that makes sense. So, this, even with all that stuff out of the box, it's still heavy. This is the Cross RC Ut4, world's fastest unboxing. It is a monster of a truck, and all going to plan if this laptop survives. Tomorrow morning, on the 8th of the 9th, around 10:30 a.m. Australian Central Time, I'm going to start the build on live stream at twitch.tv/BCRC Gaming. So that means I have to get off my ring, edit this video, and upload it to YouTube now. So, I know it was a fast unboxing. I know you may have missed a lot of the details, but I'm telling you, this thing's worth a lot more than what it's selling for. $629 US on crossrc.us. That is down from, I forget, but it's cheap. For a truck this size, with this much stuff in it, it is bloody cheap. So, go and message Rob. Tell him I sent you, and where's my free t-shirt if you buy one. I'm pretty sure he'll throw in a free t-shirt. Rob. Anyway, Cross RT Ut4. Check it out. Join us on Twitch if you want to see the build. Join us on Twitch if you want to come and have a laugh and chit chat RC. It might be a gaming channel over there on Twitch, but we do RC streams. And when we do our gaming streams, we spend so much time talking RC, it's crazy. So there's a lot of people out there that assume, oh, I don't like video games, so they think they won't have fun. Doesn't matter if you like gaming or not, really. Because we're pretty crappy at the games. We have a lot of fun talking smack about each other. All right. That's going to be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thanks for stopping by. I know I've been a bit slack lately. A lot of stuff going on. But my plan is to have all that sort of pick up over the next few months. So stick with me. Smash subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah. Hope you've enjoyed the world's fastest unboxing of the Cross RC Ut4.